Hey everybody, hope y'all are doing good. All right, so a few things real quick. First, right off the bat, lab exam 3 is going to be Monday and Tuesday. That's on the appendicular skeleton. So that's pectoral girdle, arm bones, pelvic girdle, leg bones. All right. Just like I know you know how those go now at this point. You'll have images. There'll be like quick kind of prompts that'll let you know what it's looking for. So it'll say name this bone or name this bone marking and just look for that number on there. Quick on this one, there are a couple questions where like there might just be a number one like in the corner of the picture, not really attached to anything, and it'll say number one, name this bone. If you see that, it's just whatever the bone is that's on that picture. That should make sense. There are a few questions where it'll just be the picture of the bone and you might have some markings, but it won't have number one on that picture at all. So if you just see the bone and then it goes straight to like number two and then there's an arrow pointing to a structure. If number one says name this bone, again, same thing, just the name of the whole bone that's in that picture. I think you could understand that, but just in case anyone might get confused on that. So that is going to be Monday and Tuesday. And then after that, we're done with the skeletal system. I know we had that exam last week. This week we'll be done with the lab part of it too. All right. So after you have done that, you need to watch Chapter 9, Muscular System Part 1 lecture videos. This is kind of like the skeletal system. The muscle system is a larger chapter. It's got a lot of information in there. So I split it into two parts. Part 1 is going to be mostly the background information, just like how bones function, the molecular or like the microscopic structure of your muscles, and all that background information. All right. Part 2 will be next week, and that's when we'll go through and like name the actual bones or muscles. Sorry. We'll go through and name the actual muscles, and we'll talk a little bit about what they do. But most of the background stuff is going to be in Part 1. All right. So just a heads up, the lectures are a little bit different because I recorded a lot of these in the past. Some of them I recorded in the spring when we had to leave classes due to COVID. And some of them I think I've recorded even further back from that. But I used a different program. I used Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I'm using right now for this announcement video. And I'm a cheapskate, which means that I'm going to use the free version, and that limits me to 15-minute videos. So I know the lectures I've had so far, I've tried to break them into like 20, 30, 40 at the most minutes. These are going to be a little shorter. They're 15-minute videos at the most. So when you look on there, it's going to look like you've got a whole bunch of videos to watch. Just realize that they're all very short. They're kind of bite-sized videos, okay? After you have done that, you can go ahead and do the Learn Smart assignment. Our next exam is coming up November 10th, or November 9th and 10th, that Monday and Tuesday. So that's before you know it, it's going to be here. You can go ahead and do the Learn Smart. And again, you're getting bonus points when you do those. So please take advantage of that. That can help you out at the end of the semester. Okay? All right. One more thing. I am recording this. I got behind. So this is Monday morning when I'm recording this, or Monday during the day when I'm recording this. So I haven't done this yet, but in just a little bit after I post this video, I'm going to send an announcement to everyone who did not do the lab kit assignments. All right. Remember, just a quick reminder, in order for you to get credit for this class, like for you to be able to get credit for this so you can go into the nursing program or you can transfer somewhere, Biology 201 has to be a lab course, which means there's like a physical hands-on lab component. So that's what those lab kit assignments were. You had 2 of them that were due this last week, and they were 25 points apiece. That's 50 points. That's like a lab test worth of points for doing those lab assignments. So if you did them, I'm going to grade them shortly. It'll be this week. I'll have them graded for you. If you did not, I'm going to put a 0, but I'm also going to send you a message and make sure you realize that you didn't do that because that's a big chunk. We're going to have 2 more lab assignments at the end of the semester, so that's 100 points. And if you don't do that, that's more than a letter grade that your total average is going to drop. So I'll send you a message. You can't get full credit because everyone else did it, when it was due at the right time. But I'm going to send you a message and give you an opportunity to turn this in for partial credit. It would be much better to turn it in late and get some points than to miss 50 points. That's really hard to come back from that if you get a 0 out of 50 for those 2 lab assignments. All right. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Please, we're getting to the point in the semester. We're over halfway as far as points go and as far as the calendar goes. So you need to be looking at your average right now and see if there's anything you need to do to really bump your grade up, if there's any changes you need to make. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be glad to help. Thank you.